Therapy, y'all. We're back. I know y'all missed us last week because somebody didn't want to fucking record.
I would have been so lonely. I would have had nobody. I was on my own. Anywho, I'm Tasha C. I'm Aisha.
And I'm Much. And this is
Porch Therapy. Oh, by the way, we're missing Chap. He'll be back soon.
Chap handling grown folks' business.
Right. And then we got a special guest today.
Yes, we do.
Our off-screen support is about to be on-screen.
Hey, Jazzy.
Hey.
Don't get on here.
Right. Watch it. Are you in the camera, though?
I know. Hey.
Yeah.
I'm getting comfy.
She got some, hey, y'all.
I mean, you could have, what you think, my bites? You could have scooted over here or something.
Nah, she said you're obsessed with her. I didn't want her to get angry.
I started to think she obsessed with me.
I think so. I told her that yesterday on the phone.
See?
What are we talking about today, y'all?
Today we're talking about traditional families.
What do that mean?
That's what I want to know.
That's exactly what we're here to talk about. It's so different now.
What does traditional look like to y'all? Because I don't know what it look like to me.
First, we got to talk about what it means, I guess. We're going to find out what it means to us. Everybody's going to be different.
But everybody in a different era, too.
Yeah.
Right. Because I'm an old hoe compared to y'all.
Compared to who?
These motherfuckers.
Hold on. I'm old. I was supposed to be born in the 80s. My mama just accidentally fell away.
Hey, she said that earlier when we was in the car.
Listen, I don't know what a traditional. See, traditional a long time ago was when, they stuck to it. No matter if the cheating, the lying, wives did nothing, husbands did everything. Well, I can say nothing. They did the household.
Correct.
Right,
Correct.
they did the household, everything. They took care of home while the men were out. But things are different now. Women working.
Very much so.
And some people do 50-50, some people do 80-20.
Sometimes the woman be the breadwinner.
Yeah.
Sometimes men stay at home.
Yeah, like it depends on what I feel like what works best for
For
you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like what works best for you.
Because, baby, I can't be a stay-at-home mom. I will be on
I
Channel 7
want to,
News.
so.
I've done it and it's hard.
Channel 7 me, because, baby, I wouldn't make it.
And how with the kids?
What? I'd be like, and my mugshot. I couldn't do it.
Why?
Have you met my kids?
I have.
Have you met everybody else's kids?
I have.
I cannot stay home with kids. Baby, because it's enough. I'm going to sound bad saying this, but I take care of my kids. I don't like feeding them and being around them half the time. I hate cooking and all of that shit. But I mean, I take care of them. I cook if when they be like, all right, we want X, Y, and Z. But my kids are self-sufficient.
Yeah.
My daughter, I taught her how to cook.
You feel that way now. You see what I'm saying? Because they older. Like you wasn't giving them the wayside at 2 and 3 months and a year or two.
I didn't want to stay home at 2 and 3 months.
But still, you did it. And your complaint look different now because they self-sufficient.
Mm-hmm.
And you move around a lot because they self-sufficient.
I mean, yeah.
They not hindering you to doing shit, bro.
They definitely don't.
They don't hinder you to
But
do
still,
it.
like especially when people.
Should have been fucking. That's what I come up with.
Woo!
Yeah, should have been fucking.
That part, cause
What?
baby,
Should
you know what I would have been doing if I didn't have kids. Baby, I would have been
She
in
should have been
another
fucking.
country.
What do you want to say? That's what my homegirl told me when I cried when I was pregnant, got pregnant with real. Shit. Bitch, you shouldn't have been fucking.
Man, listen.
Now you about to be 13.
Whew.
I mean, I forgot you motherfuckers ain't got no kids. So
I
yeah.
Can stay at home.
You say you could be.
Yeah, she don't got no motherfucking kids.
Yeah, so
But that's
you gonna be like,
I don't have any biologically either, but I did it already. And they were all under the age of 4. So that was like, and I was their daycare teacher too, and I took them home. They was in my class, and I had to keep, listen, I'm going.
That was a lot.
It was a lot. It was a go in your room. You need a melatonin too? Good night.
yeah, that shit ain't no joke.
Medicating them kids and they wasn't even probably on melatonin.
It is herbal.
That's one thing I have never gave my kids was melatonin, because my son, he'll fall asleep anywhere. And I tell people that have kids that's younger, like my sister, my niece is under 5. I'm like, you better let her sleep wherever she at, because once you wake her up, you gonna be pissed because she gonna be up.
See, now my oldest son, like, did try melatonin, but it was over the counter. But then that shit stopped working in like 2 or 3 weeks.
That's because you ain't supposed to take it all the time.
So what the fuck is it for?
But because your body gets used to it, you're not supposed to keep taking melatonin.
By the time you tell me that now, he be 21.
I mean, shit, you act like I was around before then. Yeah, like I was around before then.
But it does do that because the little boy that I was taking care of, he was only 6, but he had been on it 2 years. They started out at 10. By the time I left him, the last time I seen him, his milligram was 50.
Yeah, because you're not 50. Because you're not supposed to.
And when I say it was a different.
But so he wasn't. So that nigga wasn't never going to sleep.
He was, but when he also had ADHD, so whatever medicine they were giving him for that was making him stay up. But when he went to sleep, it was like, I'd be like, I could do everything I want in that whole house. He wouldn't budge. Baby wouldn't wake up till the next day. I knew he was good. Put him in the back seat. Let's roll. Let's DoorDash because he ain't waking up.
Yeah, I'm a man-day reporter.
His mom's name is.
I'm so sick. Listen, no, but like for real, like seriously, what would you think of traditional?
Yeah.
I can't say that. I mean,
When you was growing up, what was Marsha? What was traditional in your house that she wrote down from Ann?
she worked.
She worked.
She
Ann
got
worked?
me at Ann worked.
Okay.
Ann was at UD for 40 years.
That's what I thought. I remember
40-something years, something like that. But my mom was the breadwinner. She, woke us up, got us ready for school, dropped us off,
Went to work.
Then she had somebody pick us up, with my grandpa or
Did you
somebody.
say somebody?
Somebody pick us up, and by the time we got home, she'd be there.
She be there to do the cooking, the cleaning, the school work. So
Well, see, she kept it Monday through Thursday is when she was gonna cook.
Okay.
Friday is.
Fend for yourself Friday.
Not even fend for yourself. It was like you order a pizza, but we did so many sports and activities.
Mm-hmm.
Friday night is.
You outside anyway.
It's a football game, a basketball game. We leaving for somebody's basketball tournament.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like she had to do it, but on Saturday, we was at the fend for yourself and go to ends on Sunday. There was no need for her to
It's funny.
go all the way out.
At Fridays after 5 o'clock, baby, I got kids. I got roommates. My kids tell
We
you.
call it Fend for Yourself Fridays in my house.
Mm-hmm.
Matt's is Fend for Yourself weekend.
Yeah.
Because after 5 o'clock on Friday, you my roommate.
Well,
And
she
then I'm a parent again.
be over Big Mama.
I'm a parent again at 7. I'm a parent again at 5 o'clock on Sunday.
He don't even live.
He been over. He go and then his grandma cook every day.
And see, Ann used to cook every day.
It's different from a grandma than a mom.
It is. Because
Because
we are always busy nowadays.
Yeah. But even then, like, it just, as a mom always said, she told me she loved her grandkids and she loved her kids. She said that's a different type of love.
Yeah.
Any real grandparent that I talk to, like, they feel like that.
Yeah, because you notice, like, when we grew up, parents was different, but soon
She a poor excuse for a grandma. She don't yell. She clean this nigga's room still.
That's what I'm saying. Like the grandparents is
So that's not traditional because you wasn't doing that shit with me.
That's what I'm saying. It's different.
She said when
And
real
washes my clothes.
now Big Mama used to watch and keep in mind keyword grandma.
And
Yeah.
that's because Marsha ain't.
Yeah. Now she lived in Washington. Now my grandma when she was moving around, she did wash she started washing my clothes probably about 10 years ago.
Damn.
Last week.
No, last week.
Wait, to go over there anyway. Drop the
She was quick. That's why I didn't go to the cleaners for real.
You got to now she home. I mean, all her grandkids are grown.
Yeah.
And so now she just be at home doing nothing. And that's my way to go see you twice a week because I gotta drop it off. I stay top tip and I gotta head out.
That'd be nice.
Come
That'd be
back.
folded night. It'd be folded.
Yeah.
I used to love my granny.
Come back and pick it up. Like
Baby, I
it's a
load your clothes. What? I got 5 baskets. You do? You sure?
Yes, and she be done in 24 hours. You be like,
You gotta think though, she's also used to us being there all the time. Because I'm looking around the corner.
right.
It's like literally, it's not even a street over. The next block is where I grew up at.
Right.
And so it went from being kids every day, and especially in the summertime. I'm going to Granny's house.
Right.
And everybody's coming over there with me because everybody lives in this is 4 houses, 4 people, and everybody kids would just be going to Ann's house or be going to somebody's house and stuff would always be done. But now that she's older and we're older and we're moving about, she ain't moving no more. Not like that. She don't really go nowhere. She should be at home. So in order for, and I live 20 minutes away from her. So in order for me to see you, throughout the week. Not that I need a reason to go over there with my grandma, but this is also a reason to keep me over here. I don't have to worry about like, well, I didn't go see her this week, or I didn't go see her last week. I know for a fact I gotta go get my clothes.
Right.
I'm gonna go over there.
So outside of seeing her, do you call her?
Absolutely, in Texas.
And Texas?
In Texas.
Well, I can't get my granny to
She
text
Texas.
I probably don't even got no
She
cell phone.
definitely talks to Siri like Siri's a person.
That's how my mom talks.
I be like, she don't have to ask you everything. Like, don't even talk. I personally don't talk to Siri. I'm not her friend. I don't like her. She's not helpful for me. I would just do it myself. I be saying call somebody and she be like, did you mean to say that? No, bitch, I said who I said God. I don't even fuck with us like that. But Ann talk to her on the
Why she talk about Siri like she's a real person?
She might as well be. She do everything for Ann. She pull up her papers, her letters, her CNN. She ask her all types of questions. She be quick to be like,
Well, maybe Ann be bored and
Ann
need somebody to talk to.
and she got
Siri. If
Siri.
you be a little nice to Siri, she'll treat you like
Exactly.
bitch.
But you still ain't told us what you want your traditional family to look like.
I don't know that yet. I don't know that yet.
By the time you have kids, but you on your own.
Be a
Exactly.
thousand.
Right.
I'll be
We already out.
No, because y'all kids
and
are
you gonna be.
I'm gonna tell you now.
You say that.
My kids don't
drop
even
that
like
kid off to Kayla real fast.
Not the Kayla, you gonna drop off my baby.
Kayla! On the porch! Outside!
Do what I did. Ring the doorbell, run.
A little hot, like, we ready to get on out.
I
Like, Kayla, get you figured out. But that's
Kayla love kids though, so she be
but
alright.
that's the beauty of, like, all of my friends having their children now. Because when I finally decide to...
Oh, we got babysitters.
Yeah, like, we went outside.
Who told you that?
It is. Who told me what?
That was the way that was gonna work.
That's the way I knew it was
That's
going to
her.
work.
That's in your thought process.
It is. It's right there.
That's your perception, huh?
Absolutely.
Girl, this is
That's
not
your
Disneyland.
reality. Hey, that's her perception.
If I
That's
want
her
to be
perception, that's her
delusional,
reality.
then you let me be
That is
Very
her
much so.
reality.
Very much so. What about your traditional? How would you like your traditional family to look like?
How would I like it to look like, or would I experience it?
Both. So do the experience and then what you want.
Yeah, 'cause
to
hers,
look
I
like.
guess
hers that traditional from jump.
Come on.
So my upbringing, I was raised in a 2-parent home. I have a mom and a dad. But it felt like I had a mom. When I think of traditional, I think of just a mom. When I thought about me having a traditional family, I never thought about a partner until I got older. I always thought I was going to be by myself with 2, 4, 7, 12 kids.
Damn.
So
I'm trying to raise a fucking football team.
But as I get older, I'm like, I do see.
Who said
Your fucking
Who said she
Kansas
was pushing
sister.
out? Who said she was pushing them out? She could be adopting these kids. Dang.
I'm not my best friend in this. Oh yeah, it's Maisha.
I ain't having no motherfucker.
And I already got DM'd. She already in rank for God, Mom. Me and Maisha just had a conversation about
That's
that.
wrong. I can play.
Listen, so your coochie gonna hurt.
And TT Tasha acting like I ain't coming over.
I could not come
But
out
at least
of
I got to
here.
leave with the kids.
It ain't 12 nothing's coming out of here.
That's because they
12 parts.
By the
That's all
time
you
by the
got.
time you hit 6, baby, them shit's walking out. You ain't got to worry about that.
It's falling out. That motherfucker. They falling out.
What's that? Oh, that's just the umbilical cord. Don't worry about it. The rest will come out
Hey,
later.
remember that episode of Martin when they were talking about they was about to get married, they were talking about kids and shit, and Martin, I think it was Martin and Tommy was talking, then Pam and Jean was talking, then Jean was acting like she was pregnant, and Martin, Tommy done told Martin that when Gina had a baby, she used to be like, that motherfucking baby just fell out and shit, like, what the fuck?
That's a lot of pressure.
That is. But after your 12 kids, what we doing?
You see yourself married? Because it's traditional, what society would say, marriage,
And then, baby.
and then baby.
I do.
I fucked that up a long time ago, but you
I do.
we
I
can
see
fix it.
myself married.
Do you see yourself married before you have kids?
That's the only way I can have kids.
If you married?
Yeah.
High five. I know that's right. Do
On
that
a
shit.
bitch.
Baby,
can't.
I wish
because
I was.
It's not an option for us to not want to do this anymore. We got this life just hanging in the balance, and you get a whim up your ass and walk away, and I'm
So
stuck.
when did you come up with that?
I came up with that when I
Yeah,
left that last.
You said what, baby?
I came up with that when we left that last shit.
Ah, okay, because I had to make it back, because you know, too, it didn't make sense to me on the beach.
A couple bitches.
Few bitches.
What about you, Tasha?
Tasha just told y'all.
Right, I could do traditional.
At all? Like, not even if you...
I mean, I done already had kids. That shit passed out the window a long time ago. Traditional, like you said, get married and then have kids.
I don't.
But listen, okay, but I mean, I don't. I'm not gonna rule out marriage. I'm not. I would like to be married. But I've been taking care of my kids by myself for so long. I am very stubborn.
We
Not
know.
Tasha.
I'm stubborn, so I tend to like sometimes. And I tend to walk away so fast.
Easy. You look up and she outside the bar.
But listen, but I would like, and I'm not the type of person that feel like, you know, a guy has to take care of everything, because I have to feel like I'm doing something in a situation.
You want a guy to take care of it?
I don't need you to take care of me.
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
And I hate people be like, well, he don't do this and he don't do that. I do that shit myself.
Exactly.
When I am with you, I don't need you to take care of me. I can take care of myself. My mother raised somebody who can take care of themselves. But I appreciate the things that I need you to add to me.
I'm okay with you doing whatever you do.
I'm not saying
You know
don't.
how the motherfuckers be like, I don't need my man. Yes, I need man.
I mean, yeah.
We're not saying that. What I'm saying is I don't need to be your
I don't need him to survive.
But the thing, no, for facts, because when you feel like you, let's say the women we are, I love the fact that I need and want.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? And I place the need because that's what I can say. Because anything I'm gonna do anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But it's so funny because I was watching my news break app, and what? And the video show, like in the meme, and the woman said it. She like, my friends walking around talking about they don't need no man or need they man. I need man.
Me too.
I do.
Yeah, I do. But
Please
what I'm saying is, I don't need him to survive. Like,
But
if
when
he
it-
push
but-
himself, then
But that's when it comes to just sharing something with somebody.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I like that because that's one thing about old school. I ain't gonna say traditional, but old school. They didn't separate.
Mm-mm.
Right.
They stayed.
But you know what? Some of them, they stayed through like
Every
the
worse.
Like,
Yes.
you get your ass whooped, you know, you go through X, Y, and Z, and then them the ones that I can't do that.
But you gotta understand.
But back then, that was
I know.
normal.
Yeah,
was-
that,
it
and
was
they
normal,
couldn't,
but-
women couldn't work, so they couldn't take care of
So
themselves.
that's why, but I think it's not traditional anymore because times are different.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
what-
Times are very different. You gotta understand too,
Yeah.
though, as you're staying through all these things, it's setting up the next generation for what they need to do. And a lot of the times, people stay with people because they've seen their parents go through all of these things, and you be like, well, shit. Tina did it.
So I'm gonna do
Brenda
it.
did it, and it seemed to work out for them. And that may not be the case, but as you grow and as you see that, because some people do it too late.
Yeah.
I also think that people stay because we've seen it. And what I mean is, I'm in my 30s, so when I watch my mom and them, to watch them fall in love from high school all the way into their mid 40s and 50s, that was exciting. They stayed with the same person all this time. Yeah, interruptions or whatever, but they're still together. For us, I know in high school, for me, that was goals. That was, okay, my mom and them been together for 15 years. You felt like you was bragging. So it was easier to stay and be like, all right, we've been together. We can
But
get
you know,
through anything.
also, some parents are good at hiding what they go through.
Absolutely,
with
my
that
mother, and I can say that my mother never let me see.
And that's
When I was younger, when I got older, she said, "Fuck all that shit. You about to figure it out with me." But as I was younger, I can't tell. There were times where I know she was having problems. Like as I look back, I know, but she ain't let me see that shit. And that's the difference between
then and now.
yes.
Yes.
Because I was gonna say my mom and other people, but
Then and
I
now.
can say that too. Because there are there are people that I grew up with whose parents argue right in front of their faces.
Yeah.
And Marsha like, we're not doing that.
That's even now. If y'all even, for me, y'all even see, like, when I be talking to y'all and the kids, we be like, they gone about y'all business. Adults is talking.
Yeah,
like,
that's how it used to be. Adults talking, you go to the other room. Now, they let their kids listen to whatever.
I might as well listen to the kid tell me what the truth is, because you gonna lie.
Exactly.
That part.
Because the kid gonna tell you, like,
And kids don't got no filter. Y'all work with them, they tell all your business. Your kids tell all your business. That's why you gotta be so careful. Like, because one little boy told Marsha, like, she was like, well, what you do when you go home? Watch my daddy stack his blades of grass. You're watching your father's. You heard that term. You didn't come up with that by yourself. You heard somebody say stack blades of grass. You were not 5 years old, and it was like, let me think. Stacking blades of grass. Like, you did not. That was like, you heard people say that, but you also 5. And the fact that you can say, well, when I go home, I just watch my dad stack his blades. Are you not watching PBS? You're not in your
Not no more.
Not no more. Cut that shit off.
No, they just recently
hey, chill out. Yeah, they just cut that shit out.
A couple months ago.
Yeah,
Elmo unemployed now.
Elmo was unemployed.
Well, not too much on him. Hold on, backing on up.
Yeah, he in the unemployment line like the rest of them.
Exactly.
But
listen, yep.
Barney ain't unemployed. He got all new
He got a remake.
Yeah.
He's creepy looking
and
too.
his face square.
He's very creepy.
He little Luther.
His face on steroids and his body
His body is not.
It's teeny.
So he ain't got that big belly no more?
No.
He looks like
They like
he
it's
look like your wine glass.
Baby, listen, he like the new Chuck E. Cheese Mickey Mouse.
No, that's scary.
I
the
know.
new
but
Chucky and Mickey Mouse.
The little Chucky.
I said the same thing.
The new Chucky and
Hey,
What he look like?
like he been running his whole life and his head been big his whole life.
He got
Like a lollipop.
He look like
you
got body.
forgot to fill him back up.
I ain't seen. I don't have to go.
Yeah. But anyway, back to what I was saying about my transition, because we get off topic. But no, like, I'm okay with the whole 50-50. If we gotta go 50-50, I'm okay with it. If you ain't got it, I got it. If I ain't
But
got
see,
it, I know
y'all
you got it.
Y'all get that.
Who was y'all?
Who was y'all?
No, I mean not y'all three specifically. She might, but not
Definitely
y'all.
she might.
Definitely
Hey, not too much, my brother.
The fuck?
But you definitely got it.
No,
What?
what I mean by that is as women, feminine women. I'm not a feminine woman. I'm a more masculine woman. So when I walk in a situation, expectations are up here because not only am I a woman that dates women, I'm a woman that dates women, and I feel like I dress like a male. So they're expecting. He gonna pay for my nails? You need to pay for my nails.
Okay, I understand
You
what
gonna pay for
yeah.
my
I
shit?
told you what you should do.
I'm not doing that.
Oh, okay.
But dress up like
She
you.
gonna tell me I need to go get a boyfriend and a girlfriend. Me and him go sit on the couch in our briefs together.
I mean, you know what? Some dudes like stuff.
And he gonna pay for you and her.
Exactly. Some dudes like stuff.
I'm just
But
saying.
I'm okay with the whole, like I said, you got my back, I got your back. It don't have to be exactly traditional back then. We in this together.
Because when it first was been a different time, so I think
Yeah.
that time don't even.
It doesn't really work for us.
Because even if, for me, even if I was to be a stay-at-home mom, like you said, I can't stay at home. So I'm like, I can't be a stay-at-home mom because all my bitch is still working. So I'm gonna do it at home.
Girl, just do some channel.
I can do that on my own day.
And be bored.
Yeah.
I would be a stay-at-home mom.
You would say that.
TikTok make it look so good. They making
Stay
bread
for
and
my
shit.
bitch.
You better
They
stay out
be
there.
making bread.
As
You
soon
will be in the courthouse.
Yeah, as soon as they turn off that camera on TikTok, them hoes be crying in the background.
Probably.
Man, what?
They be
But
crying.
those are things that I enjoy doing anyway. So I don't think it would.
So you was
I am a firm believer that being a stay-at-home mom does not mean I have to keep my children with me 24/7. You can take your ass up there to daycare.
Hold on, so just
And
to
give
make
me
sure we-
providers.
The whole purpose of staying home is not to pay for daycare.
I need a break too.
You got stipulations on your stay at home?
Yes!
I'm just trying to grasp the concept.
Let me break it down.
I see the importance of your child going to daycare because I work in there.
Okay.
I see kids that come in there at 4 and have no social skills because they've only been around their mom or their cousins and they don't know how to to interact with people. I will never deprive my
Some
child
kids
of
be
that.
having social
Yes, you
anxiety.
need to.
Well,
Like-
she got kicked out of daycare today and she 4, so what's the excuse?
And we know 13-year-olds is so that they socially so.
But you also got to think to who they're.
Hold on, wait. Why is she holding this cup like this?
Like,
It's funny.
and why she turn to the camera like this? She gonna break that.
I'm sorry. It just threw me off. My bad.
I'm not she's not looking at it. And y'all just, and I'm watching y'all look at her do it. And I just
Get it, baby, go.
It just threw me off. I'm like, yeah.
She don't do this often.
Okay. Back to your separation anxiety with these kids.
but I be feeling bad for them though, because all that they're used to. But by the time you try to get that taken care of, then somebody trying to diagnose your kid with a bunch of stuff. And you don't really have to do that. The first 5 years of your child's life are so important.
Preach.
And so
The
when
most important.
that is literally the most time where their brain is, they're like sponges. They take in everything. So if I'm only at home with mommy, I'm only going to listen to mommy. Mommy's the only person I see every day. Why would you put me in a setting to where I don't even see her for 4 or 5 hours?
Yeah.
And now I'm in school acting out, not doing what I'm supposed to do.
I'm trying to get home to mom.
Because I'm trying to get home to my mom. And so I don't want to deprive my kid because my mom didn't do that to me.
Mm-hmm.
And so and the reason I am so social is because she took that extra step. So my mom
had to
worked
ask my mom to go to daycare.
she worked at Marcia, I was in 3. Marcia took me out of 2 until she finally found the one that was for me. Because at 1, I didn't even talk to people. They said that I would just sit there and not for people all day. And she's like,
I'm gonna ask my mom.
that's not a thing. So when I finally went to one, my social skills grew and they changed. I was able to go somewhere.
So can I? You said you would want your kids to go to daycare if you were a stay-at-home mom, right? So let me tell you how because I did it and it was hard because their schedule they up before you up because you got them on a routine and they're so used to it. So 9 times out of 10. When you put them to bed, now you cleaning the house and you moving around and you getting everything situated because being a stay-at-home mom, everything comes to the middle. And what I mean by that, it don't matter. They could be in a room, they could be upstairs in the bathroom. Everything follows them to the middle of the house for some reason. They just leave it. I be like, what?
Gravitational pull, yeah.
Yes, and it stays there. So you moving around, you cleaning, you doing dishes, household work that you may have not been able to get to when you were, going throughout your day. But then you gotta wake up early to get them to daycare by a certain time, knowing you done been up all these hours later.
I'm not saying it's gonna be a perfect system, but I also know that for me, and I say I can do it because of who my mother and who my grandmother were.
I don't think it's not doable. It just.
But it also looks different for everybody. There's nothing wrong with taking your kid.
Do that shit.
There's nothing wrong with me taking my kid 2 or 3 days out the week and me busting down what I gotta do while they're gone. You know what I'm saying? There are things I can do
what
while they're
stay-at-home
gone.
moms do. If you look on TV, it's Desperate Housewives.
And your TikTok shit.
On your TikTok.
First of all, that lady is making a lot of bread. I just really want. I love starting over with a lot of bitch making all different kinds. I totally be part of that process. But again, I don't see anything wrong with me wanting to stay at home and then doing what I need to do. But also, I want to be able to give my kids the same privileges that I had. Yeah, because my mom did that. She made sure that I was cultured.
I was gonna call Sheila, but I don't know what she's gonna say, so I'm gonna hold that and ask her after the podcast.
Can I tell you another thing that unless you are running your own business as a stay-at-home mom, that's another thing that bothers me. Because some stay-at-home moms don't work at all. And then when they want to escape the situation, if they have to, they ain't got nothing unless they stacking his bread on the side.
But see, that's not me. I will always be doing something. I will always be doing something.
That's what I'm saying. Unless you're doing
hang out with
something,
you bitches.
that's the part that
I'm always doing something.
I'm gonna say. Unless you,
I'm always doing something.
She hang out with us bitches.
right.
I'm always.
That's why I gotta work.
I'm always doing something.
Well,
Do you?
Yeah.
Why the hell you look at me when you say I'm always doing something?
Cause I'm always doing something.
Oh, I got you now. We here.
not too much.
I thought you looked at me because she obsessed with me now. You think I'm
Gosh,
obsessed with you?
please.
What
You
the-
touching my thigh.
Why you just sit next to her and we could have swapped you know, some
What you mean you always doing
to
something?
get you in trouble, huh?
I mean, do a lot of extra things on the side.
Yeah, because you got a full-time job.
Nobody told you to shake your ass.
I have a
on the side.
full-time job. I'm supposed to have a part-time job, but I rack in full-time hours.
But what,
Who's supposed to
let's be transparent.
Let's be transparent. She said she was coming full time
Oh, okay. Thank you,
a
Chad.
couple months ago. So
Oh.
let it
But
fool you.
even before I said that, I was still getting full-time hours.
That's because you got
Not
to
to
get kicked
mention-
out. That's because you got to get kicked out from your one day.
She
That
got time to
time
get kicked out
was
the
one
plane.
week, and that was like,
Don't hurt.
Oh,
I got your back on this one.
yeah. Even before then.
Not too much on her. We said what we said.
You heard
And you can say whatever you want to say, but we can go through the messages. Hey, Pooh.
Wait, I'm like that though. Wait, but that's how she said it
She's
though.
like, hey, or she's like, hey, sis.
it.
And I'm like,
Wait, but not the shoulder.
she do. And I'm like, this bitch wants some. And I don't even gotta read the text. I be like, what do you need?
So why you be mad at me when you call my phone? I be like, what the fuck you want?
Oh, yeah.
Because I could be wanting to chat.
You like, oh shit.
That is not.
You don't be wanting this shit.
The way you play on my phone.
Sit my
I
teeth.
play
Hey,
the
girl.
phone one day, all day. You ain't let me live it down.
She, when I say from the time she woke up to the time we went to bed, she
Don't
played
slap
on-
your ass backwards, because if you fall,
It's on camera.
I got enough.
And no
fish in
workness
that
comes.
I'm just saying because I'm gonna laugh and then I help you up.
That's crazy.
What?
Listen, I'm so sick of y'all.
I miss y'all.
Did you really?
I'm on you.
You want some more wine?
Mm-mm.
You sure?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take you get your cup.
You still got your colors.
How do we know I didn't want mine?
Obviously, you didn't need it.
I clearly.
Best friends for life. Lock in. Come on, clock it. Ow.
Y'all so fucking
Can't
corny.
embarrass people on the camera. Not this way. That'd be
See, you should have. Look, now she's trying to fill on my arm.
Get the fuck out. You know what? This is what. Where's Chat?
I done got smacked with a boob, and now you're trying to fill on my arm.
Chat!
Chat is working.
I didn't get smacked with earlier. I thought you were talking about now. I looked down. I'm like, okay.
Don't smack me with them, because I'm saying go on
She
top.
got a concussion.
Y'all gonna have to pick me up off the floor now.
Says the hospital praying for her.
What?
Let her wake up, Lord.
Right.
Tasha, it ain't funny. I be on the phone. My Shemaine down there be like right now. I'll be mad like,
Can you breathe? Can you breathe?
Blink twice.
Blink twice is crazy.
No, Maisha was playing. Okay.
No, but on some real. You would be a stay-at-home mom, and we all can't do it.
I'm not saying that. I don't. It's something that I wanted to do. Will I be able to do? Probably not.
You just don't know.
I don't know because nothing's popped out of here yet. But
Say what?
She said
I
yeah.
haven't nothing out of there yet, so I don't know. But
You got it.
at the same time, I do a lot of stuff, so I don't ever really see me slowing down. If I do decide to do it, it will only be for like a year or two.
So get one of them baby simulators, and then see how you'll feel being a stay-at-home mom. And yeah, go ahead, do that. Get one of them. Hold it for like a good month, and see if you want to stay home.
Well, I can't do that currently because who's gonna pay my bills?
That's a part of it.
That's a part of it.
So it's a no for me. I'm not staying home only by myself. I will have a significant other.
Oh, so you're gonna do it when you marry?
Yes, I'm not doing it.
Oh,
right now. My
okay.
baby daddy ain't about to sit here and fuck my life. I'm going to.
Oh.
It'll
So
be-
given the opportunity
Yes, given the opportunity, I would do it for the first 2 years.
of the baby's life, or just 2 years of what,
The
like?
first 2 years of the baby's life. Because before I send you to daycare, I want you to be able to at least tell me stuff. Tell me stuff.
So what would you say to people who don't have that option?
She got thugging it out.
Yeah, we do thug it out.
We gotta thug it out. I mean, it's not an option for everybody. And I say that now, but when I have a child,
daycare.
See, that's nothing for him.
Real's never been a daycare. Brandon been the
kids
one,
were-
and we tried, and he was there for a couple months, and then I was gonna smack the shit out the owner. So that was short lived.
My kids went to daycare
So,
for 3 years.
they ain't never
After
been.
10, she was gone. They was gone.
My kids They're not my kids, but they're mine. My kids only went to daycare because I was a teacher. I'm legit the reason why they stayed and why they got there. Like,
So how old are they now?
My oldest he'll be 9 because London's 8, and then my youngest is the same age as London, so he's 8.
Oh, okay.
You can have my kids too. You can have a 16 and an 11-year-old. Wait, 12-year-old. How old's my son? 12. 16 and 12. Yeah, that's a shame, ain't it?
I have nothing to offer but love and support.
Well, you can have my kids in. You can take Caleb. That's the most expensive one. Take her.
Yeah, I don't want a girl.
And see kids.
They don't have to leave in there till it say boy.
That's not how this works. You don't bake your kid until it's
A little turkey based because I don't think I can do a girl. I don't.
You can't pick and choose.
Yeah, you say that, but like,
baby, them girls is a piece of work.
Yeah, I don't know if I could.
So
If she's anything like me,
so
oh yeah, see you gladly hold it with you,
for a girl, yeah.
Say
orange
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 jumpsuit.
because I'm a boy mom, so
And I would. A boy mom seems like my speed. A girl mom
they are
seems
so
like
different.
They are so easy. They're so
My
peaceful.
son's so laid back.
And they love the heck out of their moms. When I say like, they be like, you be thinking like, boy, you think you my boyfriend? Who your little ass on?
Speaking of, so I'm on the phone the other day, just chopping it up. He like, who you talking to? I said, what? He said, who you talking to? Who you on the phone with? I said, who are you? You ain't know that. He said, but you gonna tell me who you on the phone with? I said, get out my room. He said, you ain't told me.
Did you tell him?
I told him.
My nephew told me, he was like, Auntie, I ain't even gonna hold you. You can't even have a kid till I'm grown. I said, that's crazy. He said, it ain't. He thought he even got time to show you that. That's not how that's gonna go. I said, that's crazy work. You really can't. Like, you just have to wait. Like, he wait till I'm grown. He said, wait till I'm
My kids, they so nonchalant.
Not too much.
Look at my mess. Oh, I said that out loud, didn't I? Oops. I don't believe that. Look at my mess. Was that little?
Now that little one, that little one,
He's something different.
he's something different. Cause
So
I ain't never blocked my mama.
And then told her,
and then forgot about it. Like for months.
and then was basically
Hey,
like,
listen, I know how it feel to be blocked, because Caleb blocked me a few times.
Hey.
Trust me, I know. But that shit ain't funny.
I mean, you're like 12. Like, who gonna take care of you, fool?
I want to say, nah, it really ain't funny.
You
Cause
said you
You said you what?
It ain't funny because London blocked me on Snapchat a couple months ago, so I don't find it funny either. I'm with them.
What she have on her that she blocked you?
I don't know. She just got mad and stopped talking to me and blocked. I went to send her a message saying,
Don't you say we
And I was like, oh, excuse me. And she messaged me, I got my phone back. Oh, okay, excuse me. Well, can we be friends today?
I ain't had no children block me. So I'm doing that to the kids to block me.
She be like, oh, I took your name out my phone and I blocked you because you made me mad. Girl, fuck you.
I remember we was looking for my oldest son.
I'm just saying, like, what she think she is?
And he like, Mom, can you call my phone? So I'm like, yeah. So it's like, ring. I look at the name. Ran for Mom Fury, bitch.
Hey, they be making up the wildest names.
Where the fuck did you come up with that name? Why me?
I done got called birth giver, the person that gave birth to me. I done got called all types of shit.
Hey, my friend.
Ran for Mom Fury? It's like I'm a fucking video
Hey,
game.
my friend, her mama's name on her phone is the Canal.
What?
I said, bro, who the fuck is the Canal? Like, oh, it's my mom. The Canal is wild as fuck. Like,
What?
And I thought,
Why y'all laughing? Frankie got us listed in the phone. Mom 1, Mom 2, Mom 3.
What?
I'm mommy though. But y'all
She
Mom
do,
1,
yeah.
2, Mom 1, Mom 2, Mom 3, and Mommy.
That's
That's how she
Wow,
got-
that is crazy business.
Listen,
What?
and I'm
She
telling you,
barely saved your
I
mom.
got some. Listen,
Frankie told me
Matt
that you gave her up too.
Matt say, baby Frankie.
Mine do too.
First of all, don't do it. It's okay, Frankie.
She barely saved the my shit. I just changed to Franklin University. Make it possible.
I thought I had crazy shit in my
I'm over
phone.
here telling
Cause my
y'all.
baby daddy's name in my phone is called Spam Likely. It is. It did. A picture say new
Maybe
Swear say spell what?
I do save some people's numbers at some crazy shit, and I hope they don't ever text me or like see. I will put some
Baby,
about
yes.
shit in there.
OMG, because they'll be
At one point, I was with somebody. His whole name was bitch. Cause you pissed me off that much. I changed your name. It's like bitch calling you. He gonna keep calling.
When I don't want to remember the number, I just put a period.
You know what? You ain't never had a wild name.
I gotta do not answer in there. I gotta leave me alone. I gotta shut up.
I just changed my number.
I got a big dumbass. Like, it's a lot. Because he's a dumbass. So, therefore.
Oh, I didn't have that. I had boo 1, boo 2, boo 3, boo 4, boo 5.
That's
They
big.
way too big.
Trash bag shawty.
What the?
Listen, I be having them.
Girl from Cincinnati.
And you know what?
Like, you know, people do that. Like, oh, yellow shoes, person at the mall. Yeah,
Well, that's so funny because Javon's name used to be Frank Lucas. And it was Frank
sounded
Lucas.
about fucking right.
It was Frank Lucas up until 5 years ago. So when we got together, my mom was like, "Who is Baby? Like, you only got." So he went from Frank Lucas to Baby. He'll never use his first name. So my mom like, "Who is Baby? Like, where did you find him at?" And she keeps saying. So one day we talked. I'm like, "Mine's Frank Lucas. I know him, but you really don't. You know the name." But everybody in my circle calls, even some of my brother still calls him that. Like, that was his whole name. And I be laughing at shit, like the shit that a motherfucker make up. Motherfucker lie about their name.
Yeah. I done lied a few times about
I know some people who lie about their name to these bitches. And they got kids with them.
I believe it. My best friend used her alias, and these motherfuckers think that's her real name. I don't think that's her name.
So you got your kids going around calling their daddy their name that ain't their name, but they think
They
that's
know
their name.
now.
So don't.
When that nigga tell me, like, yeah, her name, I'm like,
So wait, what do they do about the birth certificate?
but that's when it all come out.
That is crazy.
And then I know people who got married, and when we see them, they're like, that's not that motherfucker name. They like, yeah, right. Like, they whole married. And that shit be crazy. We used to lie about our age. We ain't lying.
They lied about my age. I ain't never. Well, that's not true. Cause on some of my social medias, I had to change my name, but I had a stalker though. Like legit. Like I know your address. I know where you live. Like I know where you work. I know your car. So I had to change my name because like you're not about to stalk me. First of all, for what? Cause
Did you know a person?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
well, I've had two stalkers.
I done had a
What the
couple.
fuck your feet look all
Well, I got
stuffy?
4 names, so I don't give a damn if you call me one of mine, because you don't know my real name.
Where you get that strap from? That's nice.
I said that too. I said it look like boots.
The fact you just called my feet stubby is crazy.
Motherfuckers look stuffy.
Did you make them yourself?
Compressed.
So
I said, where's Chad? Y'all missing Chad?
Yeah.
We missed him, Chad.
I ain't seen you in 3 months through chat.
We need a
We
referee.
ain't seen Chad since COVID.
That's not true. He gave me a very inspirational speech.
Hey, she called me this morning. She done had an interaction with Chad. Oh, my
My whole
God.
day changed.
But that's how it was the other day. He pulled up. I said, "Hi, Chad." He said, "Hey, we gonna have a good day. We gotta get it, Chad."
Just hyping you up like, you know what?
I love
Fuck
that.
yeah, Chad. Absolutely.
But that's okay, because Chad be the referee between me and your ass.
He be so peaceful.
Don't look at me like that, because yeah, when he sit right here, we don't argue as much, because I sit next to Chad and I'm so at peace.
She telling you ain't peaceful.
That's what we always
But then she just said she was gonna flatten my tire if I invite her somewhere.
I did. I said I was gonna flat both of y'all tire. One of them.
Wait a minute.
You was part of it.
I can't do that. We gotta wait for hers. I feel it. She got it.
Who got it?
You, but if you flat mine, that take a lot of work. It already don't want to shift. Shit, I don't need it to not work. Wait a minute.
Put your hands up. Put your hands up, Doctor. What are y'all?
Shit, I'm about to go. I don't know where I'm about to go.
If I was dying, the bitch would have been dead because ain't nobody had my back. Like, damn.
Tasha, she at the restaurant and she just sat there and watched me.
Frankie was like, "You're not gonna help." I said, "What's wrong with her?" Because she's choking. I was like, "Oh."
That's my baby, and I'm gonna stick beside her.
She
She
was
always
speaking
got my
beside
back.
you because I was like,
We know.